Hello everyone, it's James Trains and welcome back to the Railway, and today we're going to be looking at the breakdown crane, what I said about the other day. I hope you enjoyed the video and let's review started then. So yeah, today guys, like I was just saying, I'm going to be reviewing this crane here, which obviously as you can see, it's right here, and I got it from the train uh, expedition last month, I think it were. There we go. I wasn't expecting to get this, to be honest with you, but obviously it was on a really good bargain price, and I only paid 37 quid for this, and in fact our last kind of went half with me on it. And obviously, you know, yeah, the box was a bit battered when I opened it up, but that doesn't bother me because, like I was saying to you when I was showing this off in my train haul video, I kind of wish that either Bachmann or other Thomas companies did this type of boxing for like your rolling stock and whatnot. It's really nice, and that's the reason why I'm considering getting some more of the Hornby stuff, because the box art is just beautiful. I mean, look, you got Thomas down here, then you got Hornby logo there, and you got the outlining, which I do miss this one because that's what I grew up with. And then obviously, as you can see on the back of the box, you got these, which half these now, what's on the back, are rare as anything to get. I mean, Stepney's rare, Oliver's rare, Hornby Thomas kind of. I mean, I got Hornby personally, but obviously I've turned him into a custom, which I need to do a video on that at some point. So yeah, there's the back of the box. Obviously, some of the other range, but like I've just been saying, they're possibly rare as anything nowadays to get. So yeah, like I said, let's get the box open. If it comes up, which it does. Look at them. Oh, there's the sheet. Right then, so that can be the background piece for today when I do the display background. Right then, so obviously I'm going to have to be really careful with this guy because there are quite a couple of loose parts in it, but as you can see, look, there's the brakedown crane. I mean, yeah, it's only in the black, but it does kind of remind me of the classic episode Thomas the Brakedown Crane. Which again, you've got this plastic sheet what covers it up, but we won't look too much into that. Oh, I could have ordered it up then after all. We'll just tidy it up a little bit. So yeah, you got all these pieces out. In fact, what I might do actually, because I'm right next to the detail table now, is show you like each bit, and then obviously now, you know. So the first one we're going to look at is the thing what the crane rests on. Now I can't remember which wagon it was. I think it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. One of the buffers actually did break off, but as you can see, I've super glued it back on. Which again, I'm not really bothered because it was just a minor fix, if you know what I'm saying. So that's the little thing that holds the crane on. And if I'm correct, I think these two bits here are the bits that will go in between the crane. So then, obviously, you've got the little ladders and whatnot as well as the two couplings. So there's that as well. I think this goes on top of the breakdown crane. I think it's the chimney. So there's that as well. So let me just move this bit out of the way. Oh, might as well go to this, which I haven't done that yet. Right then, oh. We'll just unbox it, guys. Sorry about this. I'm taking too long. Then on top of that, guys, you get these bits, and you get like 4 of them. Which, if I'm correct, they should go inside the side of the crane, so don't topple over when you're trying to put an engine back on the track. So There's those as well. And now, time for the main part. I hate doing that. Right then, so here's the main crane. As you can see, look. It does actually all work, believe it or not. Which, to say for the price I paid for it, you know what I mean? I got it for quite a good bargain, I think. I mean, there you go. Now it's up risen right. In fact, where's the chimney? And I'll bob that on. So what we're going to do now, guys, is that I'm going to start the video here, and then I'm going to set all up onto the detail table if it all fits. And then we'll go through some of its detailing. Alright then, I'll talk to you in a bit then, guys. Right then, guys, so obviously as you can see, it's just fitted on the bit of track what I use for my detailing. But as you can see, all the pieces for it are here, which I am really pleased that they are in a way. You know, you got the chimney, which with most Hornby cranes nowadays you don't even get. So obviously the first thing I like about this is that the bottom bit is entirely weathered, and I do really like that, to be honest with you. Obviously the crane obviously does move up and down, and then I'm going to show you what these bits do here. So you can see these bits here. All you do with these bits, if I'm correct, is you shove them into the side of here, like that, until you hear it click, and then that stops the crane from like toppling over when you're trying to rescue an engine or whatnot. Hopefully not, James. But yeah, I think I'll possibly have one of my Hornby engines pulling this today, because obviously it is made by Hornby. Which, in my opinion, Bachmann should make a breakdown crane. I know, not Bachmann like, you know, the actual Bachmann company, but the Bachmann company who produced Thomas models. They should really look into making a breakdown crane, because honest to God, right, I don't think it's fair how people nowadays have to rely on Hornby's breakdown crane, or have to go to Shapeways and then print their own out, and obviously then they'll have to build it up. But enough of that, we're going to look at some of its details. So obviously the first thing you can look at is how weathered it is as you go along it. I mean, then you got the little turning things here, and then you got the ladders, which I pointed out before, and then plus another thing what I really like, what makes this model stand out, is these chains here. They're actually being done in gold instead of like black or whatever else. And then as you can see, I put the chimney on correctly this time, and as you can see, look, all you have to do if you want to, you know, activate it is just put it up. But obviously the reason why I'm keeping it down is because I've got a lot of curves on my layout, and yeah, it does swing out quite a bit. So I mean, I know that I haven't really got much to talk about with detail, but even down to like, well, yeah, I might as well talk about this. Even down to the hook has been done into like this really nice metal. I mean, I didn't even notice this bit here, look, as well. So when you pull that, it pulls that bit up, look. Obviously the main bit here has got plastic wheels on, which I'm hoping, fingers crossed, it does manage my layout fine. Because obviously, you know, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it will manage my layout fine, which I think I've had this run about once around my layout, but it's been in my box ever since. So what we're going to do now then, guys, is we're going to go up onto the layout, and then we're going to have it running, and then we'll just have like a little running session with it. Alright, I'll see you up on the layout then, guys. Right then, guys, well, we've just had a little bit of an accident on this layout. Obviously, I think you can take two guesses who it was who was showing off, and it's just coming back to bite him in the backside, basically. Yep, James has been showing off in his devals, as you can see, look, and he's made quite a bit of a mess, as you can see, look. So, yes, so obviously, it looks like the crane's going to have to work. But obviously the engine who we've got on is the Hornby Thomas. I don't think the Bachmann Thomas will be strong enough to pull this crane. Obviously because of the plastic wheels and whatnot. So I'm I'm hoping that the Hornby Thomas still works. Yeah, he does. Just have to make sure that's all, because you just never know with these things. But yeah, obviously we'll have a couple of laps with this, and then we'll have to rescue James. But I might do that off camera, to be honest with you, because obviously James has just been showing off again. So go on, Thomas. Which, if you can make it around the full lap, I will be really happy with it, actually. Which, for some reason, Thomas has actually stopped right in the station. Isn't it? Oh. I might have been taking it a bit slow there, actually. So yeah, let's see if we can make it around the full lap. Well, Thomas is derailed, but he's re-railed himself, thank God. But the crane has just made it around the full lap, so that's quite good, actually. In fact, I might actually give the backman Thomas a go, but I thought, you know, instead of using the backman one all the time, I thought I'd use the Hornby. Even though it is annoying how he keeps derailing randomly on random curves, but and then he re-rails as he reaches the point. So, but other than that, I think the crane does seem to be functional on the track, as you can see. But like I said, if the I think the sound one might be able to manage it a lot more better than the original Thomas, to be honest with you. But yeah, look at this, guys. James has been shown up again and he's come back to bite him with the backside again. Can you believe that? Oh, it's still on the rails this time. Okay then. That's a bit random. But yeah, what was I going to say? I can't remember, to be honest with you. I don't know why I was that close, to be honest with you. I was derailed again, and then re-railed himself. In fact, what I'll do, guys, because it's actually starting to annoy me now, I'm going to try and just flip Thomas around and see if he can put it back better going backwards rather than forwards. Because it's like every time he comes around, he does derails. His front wheels have come off the track, which I don't really fancy, you know, having another accident, Thomas, because we know what you're like for cheeky games. Right, so we'll try him in reverse and see if he's any better in reverse. And if he is, then we'll do it like that. If is it? Has he derailed? Nope. I should have done it from going backwards from start, to be honest with you. But yeah, as you can see, he's going more or less okay now. Better than what he was before. I do apologise for all those clutches in the corners, it's just that I have been kind of busy. So I'm going to do one more lap with Thomas then, and then we'll... In fact, I'll put some pictures up after I've, you know, flipped the camera back round so you can see the crane in action, if that makes sense. So we'll stop Thomas here. So the scores for this crane then. Detail, I would definitely give it like, at least a 5 out of 5, because the detail on this, yeah, it's like saying it's a standard crane, which it basically is, to be honest with you, but obviously, you know, there's a lot more to it rather than just saying it's a standard crane, Hornby crane. So detail, I'll definitely give that a 5 out of 5 for detail. Performance, obviously, as you can see, there was no derailments whatsoever. It was really smooth runner. To say that the middle bit's got plastic wheels on, if I'm correct, and you know, overall it was really smooth. So 5 out of 5 for performance. Character, yeah, I know it's not exactly in it character, but it's from the classic Thomas. I would give it about at least a 3 out of 5. I mean, yeah, I could easily make this into Judy or Jerome, but at the same time, it's a really nice piece of equipment for your layout, especially for your Thomas layout. And obviously, because mine is going to be more or less is a Thomas layout, that's the reason why I like to go for like more like Thomas stuff rather than modern stuff. Yeah, I do like modern stuff as well, but you know, Value for money, right? For mine, obviously, I paid 35 quid. Yeah, the box was a bit, worse for the wearing and whatnot, but it didn't bother me because 35 quid for a crane and none of the parts were dropped off or anything like that other than the buffer was quite good. So for mine, I would definitely give it a 5 out of 5, but if you're paying over 100 quid for this, don't. But obviously that leads on to the next category is quality. And I'm going to say 4 out of 5. And the only reason why I say 4 out of 5 is because of that minor buffer what dropped off when I got it. So that's the only reason why I'm saying a 4 out of 5 for quality. So yeah, so let's get Thomas up and running again then. Oops. It went a bit quick then, to be honest with you. Oh, one of the legs have come out. But yeah, Thomas can manage it okay. I mean, I haven't tried the Batman Thomas just yet, but I will do. But obviously, because it's the Hornby review, I'm not going to put a Batman Thomas with it, if you know what I'm saying, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to have one more lap with it then, and then I'll flip the camera back round and I'll tell you what's coming out next. Well, obviously after I've shown you some shots of the crane in action. So we're just going to pack up next to James then. Like so. So I'm going to get ready for the photo shoot for Thomas and whatnot. So what I'm going to do then, now guys, is obviously get some shots of the crane in action, and then hopefully James will be back on the rails and I'll just get a couple of pictures. Alright then, I'll talk to you in a bit. Right then, guys. James has been rescued. Obviously, as you're going to see on the pictures, James has been rescued. I thought I'd just do like a bit of role play, if you know what I'm saying, for youngsters watching. But honest to God, right, James started behaving now, and Thomas, thank you so much for rescuing James. Just thank you for fucking Thomas. So obviously, what's going to be coming out next week? No, not next week. Obviously, I'm recording this on a Monday, and it's going to be going out on Wednesday, so Friday. I'm going to be doing the review of this on Friday, and it is DCC fitted as well. So obviously, again, I've got another DCC locomotive, and it does run beautifully, to be honest with you. What's that bit on the top? Yeah, so this will be coming out on the Friday. The full review will be coming out Friday of this. As for what's going to be coming out next, I don't know yet, but just leave it with me. But again, another good review. I've really enjoyed it today. No derailments or anything like that with Thomas. Yeah, it's obviously with James. James is derailed, but obviously, yeah, Thomas has had to sort that between me and Thomas. We've had to sort that out between us. So we'll make a good team, don't we, Thomas? But yeah, if you want me to try and get some more of the Hornby rolling stock, what I would love to get is like our slow coach. I would love to get the circus train. I would love to get, and maybe a few of the others. But if you guys want me to try and get those and like review them, then I will do. But obviously, if you don't want me to do that, and if you want to see me review other than, obviously I will be reviewing other stuff other than Thomas stuff. But I just thought, nowadays I don't really review much of stuff of Thomas the Tank Engine, if you know what I'm saying. In fact, the last Thomas review I did was think back end of last year. And I think the last one, it was my Batman James. So, yeah. No, was it James or was it Don? No, I can't remember. But it was a Batman model, I know that. But like I said, if you want me to do any more Thomas reviews, or if you want me to just like do anything, then let me know down in the comments below. Like I keep saying, I really want to reach 350 subscribers. I know it might sound like I'm nagging there, but if I reach 350, I'll be reacting to Project Tiger Moth's video on the Gauge 1 episode, and we'll do that on a live stream, so obviously you lot can watch it with me and stuff like that. And then obviously if you want me to, I will continue to do some live streams for like a good couple of weeks or something like that. And then let's hope that we hit the milestone of 400 this year, so it is open. But like I said, I've really enjoyed today's videos. I hope you lot have as well. Please subscribe to my channel. Have a lovely day if you can. I mean, obviously I don't really know what type of day it is, but obviously at the time of recording, it looks like it's going to rain. So yeah, stay safe out there, guys. Please subscribe to my channel. Please comment down below what you thought of this video today, and I guess I'll see you Friday with that review of this model here, what I've got next to me. Okay then. Oh, and that's just reminded me, guys, what do you think of my new place? Do you think I should go back over where it was my train units behind me? Or do you like this instead, like where you got on air thing and then you got trains under it? Just let me know down in the comments below or message me or whatever. But other than that, thank you for watching this video today. Please subscribe to my channel, please like this video, please comment down below what you thought of this crane. And I guess I'll see you on Friday with another review. Alright then, take care guys, and I'll see you later. Alright then, bye.